This is inverted vitrectomy. Double stain with brilliant blue for Taut Macular Pucker. This is the preoperative OCT showing a very adherent and taut macular pucker with a large traction. We start the vitrectomy. The patient is a phakic with a pretty clear lens. Using a wide-angle vitrectomy contact lens, we perform core and peripheral vitrectomy. At this point, here, we are detaching the hyaloid so as to free up the macula from vitreous adhesions. Peripheral vitrectomy should be performed extra carefully because the patient is phakic. You can only do a safe vitrectomy if you rotate the eye altogether with the action of the vitrectomy with the cutter and illuminating pipe towards the very periphery. With a macular lens, you have a great view from the fundus for an AFX, air fluid exchange. A complete AFX is performed so that enough brilliant blue will be injected towards the MAC surface for a good staining. Brilliant blue is injected carefully on the macular surface. There is no need to pass the arcades for the staining. The adherent and taut epiretinal tissue is then removed after an edge is grabbed and lifted carefully from temporal to nasal. The pucker is peeled off as in an unblocked manner, freeing up the macula thoroughly. You may notice vascular traction and tortuosity at vessel sites. Another brilliant blue staining is carried out, but now without an air fluid exchange. It is possible to observe that another good staining is achieved, but the remains of the epiretinal tissues as well as astrocyte proliferations will be removed with a shaving technique, again cleaning all MAC surface off any adherent tissues that could have not been removed in the first attempt of the peel after the first brilliant blue staining. Shaving the macular surface is not an easy task, as appropriate and controlled force is applied as a scrape-away-like movement, very gentle, and aiming to remove remnants of attached tissues both from vitreous and together with the ILM basal membrane of Miller cells. Endolaser is another step so that the peripheral retina will be protected, mainly at the sclerotomy sites. The lens remains clear at all times, and you may observe here the good red reflex and clear lens towards the postoperative periods, as well as the good retina looking and now without the macular pucker. These are the postoperative OCTs and the retinal pictures and FA showing a pretty good macula, of course still with cysts due to chronic traction and edema, the traction now being totally relieved and a better chance for treating the edema with anti-angiogenics. Thank you very much for your attention. We appreciate it.